What's up, Cons? All right, I'm back. Can y'all hear me? I had to readjust my Wi-Fi. What's up, NV Cap? Press one if you guys can hear me. I can't hear. I don't know if I can. If I'm getting through to you or not. Loud and clear. That's good. So what happened? Because I'm totally out of the loop. Yes, I am near Jacksonville. I'm like 2 hours away from Jacksonville. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened. Yeah, what happened, Bob? Oh my. I don't know who the ADL is, but I mean, hopefully, able to come back. I mean, he still could post on the JDQ's channel, can he? They're trying to figure it out, maybe. They don't think even Bob knows. What's up, Victor? I'm just trying to process what's going on. That's up. Go investigate. I'll talk to you later, Bob. Yes, JDQ's channel is still up and rolling. It's just the PB official that's down. What's up, Sean? How you doing, bud? I am clueless. If Keck is taken down, I will cry. I will shed a tear. Mom said she'll let us know what's going on. You got a five troll gun. It's good to know that, Victor. I have to look up for your troll accounts. Well, I won't keep you. I'm sure Bob will keep everybody updated. I have no idea what's going on. What's up, Blues Clues? I have no idea who you are, but welcome. So, guess I walked into something. What's up, Jordan? Yeah, I'm sure they're a fighting contestant. I came unprepared, exactly, bro. I have no idea. I've been out of loop. All of a sudden, yes, we are all unprepared. I don't know if Ryan's still in here or not. What's going on, Jen? I just dropped the link, bro. I just dropped the link. Ryan, join if you are still in here. What's up, Selena? I just dropped the link. I don't know if Ryan's still in here or not. Drop the Witcher Story merch link, please. If you want the merch, is on my Instagram, bro. What's up, Casey? I'm just going through. He left. Rest in peace, Ryan. Well, I guess that's so much for that. The law offices of Chet Goldstein. Maybe I could be a lawyer too, because I'm a doctor today. Doctor Wish. I could be lawyer Wish, or represent PP official. Let me get in touch with my people on that. If the glove does not fit, you cannot acquit. Chet, yes, he is the best out there. I'm just saying, if you can't get Chet, I'm sure I can get a PhD somewhere online and try to fill that role. It's a big shoes to fill, but I'll do my best. Envy Cap is probably door dashing somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow. You could buy it from Germany. See, that's good thinking. That's why I like friends like you. Ryan, I'm a great friend. I appreciate that. You're a great. Since the channel was all his content, he struck every video. I agree. I'm gonna pin that comment. Uh, where is that comment? If Brian or anybody wants to join. Thank you. I appreciate it, brother. Really appreciative of the positive people like you in the community, though. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Means a lot. Okay, Sean. I don't know. Oh yeah, you are on my Instagram. I, I appreciate the kind words, Red Hood. Oh, Sean did send me a screenshot. All it was showing was just in video unavailable. Like 40 people in there. Y'all must be bored or something. Or trying to get info from me because I have absolutely no info whatsoever. It is almost 11 o'clock my time. Everyone tell your story in the next month. Everybody, like, get everybody one for every day, or get like 5 people for every day to tell the story. It was not, it's supposed to be the exact opposite of a chit chat. That's why I posted the title. That was just me being a smartass. I didn't realize it was going to be uh, actually extremely long conversation. Interesting, yes, interesting indeed. We need to start inviting trolls to What's Your Story. Should I invite like what was some of my old trolls? The Hills Have Eyes. I should invite him on What's Your Story, or what other ones? I'm Yeah, it's 11 o'clock for me. It's just the PP official channel. We're still gonna post on JDQ's channel. It's just the I think everybody's blown us out of proportion. I'm sure they'll fight and get it back up. But what's up, Terrence? That's what I'm saying, Victor. He's just the one he uses to go live. JDQ's still up, so I think people are blowing us. And Gordon Flowers, true. It's still. I understand that. I'm just saying. I'm sure they're gonna fight it to get it back up too. It still sucks, but I agree. Yeah, I don't see what he did to warrant get taken down, but I'm sure they're looking into it. Terrence, the man of the hour. What's good, bud? Yeah, he got that taken down. He got it back up, and he hasn't done anything extremely that bad. So Bro, I used to have that problem all the time when I lived in Alabama and I traveled to Florida. It's an hour time difference, but it still throws you off. Or if you've flown outside of the United States, like I flew to Germany, it's like a 6 hour time difference. Yeah. Yes, we know that. Yeah, so Hawaii's like 5 hours. I used to have somebody I knew that lived in Hawaii. It was a 5 hour time difference. We're trying to figure it out. I don't know what Ryan is doing right now, to be honest with you. Ryan is probably eating his DoorDash food that he's getting for a customer. I don't, yeah, that's all I'm saying. He's DoorDashing. I would too, bro. Especially this late at night and eating. I would eat that. Or try. I'd be tempted to eat it. I will pin that. Ryan is a pro dasher. You gotta do what you gotta do, to pay some bills, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yes, he still has his corn flowers and the JDQ channel up. Yo, yo, yo. You'll have to let Alex use your channel. Hey, if it would get me, I've got 400 subs. I want near, I'm nowhere near the platform he's got. Where did I go? I disappeared. I ran away. Bye bye. True. I think it was Victor. I'm not sure. Victor can have it. Was great minds think alike. Envy cap. You dream about. I can guarantee that I'm not gonna dream about it tonight. But regardless, it does suck. No, I'm gonna take that down. I thought about it for a second. I don't want my channel to get taken down. God forbid. Yeah, you understand. I understand. Redhead here, hilarious, bro. That's why it's good to have other outlets besides YouTube. I've been finding that out more and more every day. Not everything revolves around the community and whatnot. Don't get me wrong. I love everybody, but it doesn't have to be the be all end all. That's why I like you're posting different stuff outside of the community, bro. Like your stuff that you're interested in. Like we all have different passions, and same with Constantine. I like that he's posting stuff outside of what the predator catching community stuff that he's passionate about. Like not everything revolves around predator catching. I don't live and eat and sleep and breathe predator catching. Nothing wrong with that. It's just not my thing. I'm still involved in the community, but I don't make it my daily obsession. I'm not like people in the past that lived on YouTube all day, did nothing but eat, sleep, and breathe YouTube, and made it consume their lives. That's just not me. True. It's not. People are so involved. Exactly. It's just like so. If you let it consume you 24/7, it gets so depressing. Like there's sick people out there. Like yeah, we get it, but you gotta have something to laugh about, something to feel like you're doing something. Exactly. Like I said, I don't know if you heard me earlier, Southwest. I'll reach out to you in a couple days and come on what's your story next week sometime if it's all right with you. Yeah, bro. Like you want to find out who your friends are, go through something that sucks. That's when you find out who your real friends are. Yeah, I'm not saying don't support the community or support the catchers. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying there's life outside of watching predator catchers 24/7. There's things that I'm passionate about that I talk about that aren't involved with predator catching. That's why I try to keep things different than other channels. Oh, you make a bunch of money, you find out friends that you never had, people that think you're your relative or your cousin, your brother, come out of the woodwork. Jesus, I thought you had friends, brother. Apparently, you said you had other friends besides us, so somebody lied. What's up, Cupcake? Welcome to this extremely long conversation. It's definitely not a chit chat. It's an extremely long conversation, just so you guys know. You got, honestly, you're watching The Office. Bro, I started watching the Superfan episodes the other night after I talked to you. You just ordered Tylenol. Or maybe Ryan will deliver that Tylenol to you, Cupcake. I was watching. Did you ever watch Reno 911? I never really got into that show. I just thought about it for some reason. Oh, I will take that down too. Because I have no idea who you're talking about either way, but Jesus. I sent the link. Is it not pinned? Hold on. I thought I pinned it. Yeah. I never really got into Reno 911. Or what was the other one? Arrested Development. I never got in that. That's the dude from Ozark. Oh, it is out there now. You talk to Pop. Oh, I can't. Yeah, well, like exactly. Who has time to post 5 hour streams about Tommy? About anybody? 5 hour streams. That's ridiculous. I posted a link. I thought Red Hood was going to come on, but anybody will come on. They can. 5 hours. Come on. My attention span is not nearly that long. That is dedic. That's like you got no life. I'm making a 5 hour. Okay, well that's different. 5 hours. Come on. I don't care who you are. But if you post 5 hours about anything, I'm gonna make a 20-hour apology video. How about that? I'm just gonna leave the phone on and apologize about random things throughout the day. It'll be like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll come on and apologize about something random, and then check in 2 hours later. I might do that. Hold on, somebody. That's only one of the videos. Wish facts. I just added you, bro. You on? But Red Hood, and I don't know what's going on with them. Keyword was at 5 hours. 5 hours. That's like, what do you have to talk about anything for 5 hours? Seriously. What can be that entertaining that you have to talk about for 5 hours? The pastime. Like, I don't care who you are. I'm not calling her out because I don't even know her, but exactly, Ryan. Red Hood, I posted the video, or not the video, but the link. I couldn't even talk about sports for 5 hours. Or The Office for 5 hours. I couldn't do it. I guess he's not coming on. Oh well. Oh, he is.
Well,
What's up?
how are
What's
you?
up?
We keep talking at the same time.
Oh, I didn't hear you at first.
How are you, dude?
I am all right. So I'm here.
How's your day been?
It's all good. Literally just got off work and decided to have an extremely long conversation stream. Not a
Yeah.
chit chat.
You sure it's not a chit chat?
Not a chit chat. Not whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be extremely long.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my own stream on YouTube in like a few days because I'm kind of officially kind of deucing out of this place.
Why
So
are you why are you deucing out of this place?
yeah, because it's just it's getting to be too much, honestly.
Is it getting to be too much?
Yep.
I feel you, bro. So
Wait,
what's up?
what was that?
I said I feel you. What's
Yeah,
up?
it's getting to be too much.
Like I said, you let too much of anything consume you. It's not a good thing. You can still keep your channel, bro, and still post the content that you want.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have
Like,
to be around predator catching.
I'm gonna like make it clear I'm gonna make it clear anyone who's here for like any predator content can just unsubscribe because I'm not gonna do that anymore.
You can do like JDQ does the variety TV. Like he doesn't talk about predator catching on that channel. You got to do.
I'm gonna keep my channel, but I'm just gonna make it clear that I'm not affiliated with. Well, I won't be affiliated with this whole.
At the end of the day, you got to do what makes you happy, bro.
Yeah, and
That's
this
at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm saying?
it really
You
doesn't.
can't.
For a while, it did, but yeah, now it just doesn't. It really doesn't.
You can't. And people will understand you, like your real friends. They'll understand what your reasons are for.
Yeah, and
But
that's an experience in and of itself because it's you get a bigger picture as to who actually rolls and who's not absorbed into this whole predator catching thing.
exactly. That's what I was saying, bro. You find out. What's up, Brian?
Yo, it's Reddit and Chris.
Yeah, Ryan.
But at the end of the day, bro, you got to do what makes you happy, man. Like,
Yeah,
whatever you're passionate about, bro, do it.
I,
Don't let.
I literally unsubscribed from several catching channels today. Before I was literally subscribed to every single one of them. I can't do it anymore, bro. I really can't.
Eli's been in here.
It's like a freaking the subject matter is already depressing enough, and then you have insects in the community that just make it worse. It's just it's not
Yeah.
worth.
I'm nowhere near as active as I was. Like I do join chats and stuff like that, like in catches and stuff like that, but I don't like make that my daily obsession. I don't come home and see if I've missed any videos and stuff like that. I just don't. That's not who I am. I've got other stuff going on in my life besides predator catching. Like
I'm making my
I said,
daily obsession.
what's that?
I'm making my daily obsession.
What is your daily obsession?
Man, dude,
Predator
man,
catching.
pretty
Oh,
sad.
that's more power to you, bro. Like I support you now. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I support all the predator catchers, but it's not.
Wait, Ryan Sid from Toy Story? What is I forget what Sid looks like.
You
Why
look
am I
like Sid from Toy Story.
What does Sid look like again? Damn.
You don't know what Sid looks like?
I remember, like, I have an idea of who he was, but I forget who he is. I mean, I
You-
remember he's like the guy who I know what he did, but I don't know what he looks like. I
He's
forget.
the bully. He's the big kid. That's the bully.
Thank you. But
Yeah,
I'll look it up.
some catching the
Yeah, just Google it.
person. Yeah, it's just there's a bunch of This community is a bunch of people that think like they're worth more than they really are,
Yeah,
and people need to wake up and realize that uh, we all have our backstories. We all have our different shapes and sizes. We all have our story to tell. But no matter where you come from, if you come here demanding people like you and people respect you, that's not how it works. That's not how life works. But respect is earned. Admiration is earned.
exactly. You don't
Can't,
have to tell people how good you are. They'll tell you.
no, it's not. No,
I mean,
it's
you know what I'm saying? You don't
more
have
of,
to tell anything.
more of people. Hey, this A, B, and C happened to me. Feel bad for me and respect me for it. That's not how it works. I'm sorry to burst anyone's bubble that thinks so, but you know, yeah, everyone's gone through shit. Uh, that makes none of us special in that way. Everyone's gone through some shit in some form or another.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna respect you for simply having gone through something. There's a lot more to it than that, and that's what
Hmm.
some people in this community just don't understand.
I don't know. I think that's kind of too pessimistic, though. I mean, because like there's bad and there's good, though. Like there's people that like there is bad, but I think the good outweighs the bad. That's why it easily is fair.
No, it's
I
it's
think
getting
it's
to
a
the point
small
where that is outrageous,
percentage.
honestly. That's why
I mean,
bro.
yeah,
Like I'm not the only one like considering hopping off and just getting out of here. Like literally, there's people I talk to like every day. They're the ones considering it. I'm not the only one. So
yeah. I mean, like I don't know. I mean, I'm not too hung up about the idea of like a community or whatever. It's not like a real like. It's not like it's kind of reminds me of like when I say community, it's like apartment complex or something. I don't know what that means. Like it's like it's really just a group of common interests. And
there's seriously a group. There's seriously a good handful of people in this community that just really need a hobby. That really need something else to look to. That really need another form of entertainment. Uh,
Yeah.
or another way to satisfy themselves, or another way, because this just isn't it anymore. It really isn't, man.
It's
Like I
not the end all be all. Like some
not
people,
you
like
know,
I get it if you're a survivor, if you've gone through that. Like I understand that, but people like they don't have jobs or whatever, and they get on YouTube all day. Like
that's what it
find
is. That's what this community has boiled down to. People that who use their past experiences as a crutch to get away with being vile and really cruel and really disgusting people. Like no matter what they may have gone through, like that gives you no excuse to behave how you're behaving, and it's really quite disgusting to see
are you talking
the
about
amount
something
of
in
people that
particular, or I'm just kind of confused?
what's that?
I mean, are you talking about something in particular? I'm just kind of
I'm not.
confused. Like,
I'm not.
well, I
Ryan,
mean,
you're
try to.
old.
Ryan. Ryan,
Yeah.
you are
Hello?
aware that yeah, you're aware that PP official got taken down, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're trying to figure out.
Was that what you mean by like the community being bad, though? Or,
He's
No,
not. He's
oh, I'm
talking
sorry.
about
Yeah,
people.
Drawing parallels, like how I mean, like it's curious how another channel gets taken down right as Alex gets taken down. It's just weird.
yeah, exactly. Kind of a coinkydink.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't. Whatever happens around me, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, which is predator catching. And if I do a stream, I'll do a stream. But Like I don't care like whatever happens around me, even if it's like
I
it's like
suggest
we gotta just keep up the fight. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Keep the main thing the main
should be
thing.
thinking elsewhere. I mean,
Yeah.
let the people who
Main
are
thing.
truly dedicated to the community. It's just, I don't know. That's you risk falling into that hole if you make this your life and obsession. So, Tommy
Gotta
Pants.
keep the main thing the main thing.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Well,
I mean,
that's why I tried. That's why I said from the beginning, I was like, my channel is going to be a mix. I didn't want it to be strictly one thing, but it's, you know what I mean. I wanted to do like panels and stuff like that as well. You know, I didn't want to just do just one thing. You know.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm completely cutting it out. Like in a
what
few
would you do if
few
your
days, I'm
channel
gonna do
got
a
huge
stream.
and
But
taken down? I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna,
would just get another channel or something. I don't know. What else would I do? That would suck.
God, this
I
It
didn't
really
hear you,
would suck.
redhead.
I
Sorry.
mean, because that's like a huge part. YouTube is a huge part of like funding predator catching. Like has like the memberships, has everything. So I can see how that can be. It's almost like getting fired and you have to rehire yourself. That's really
Starting
tough.
from scratch.
Yeah, but I think Alex like he has his like ride or dies, and they like will like the second he'll put up a new channel, they'll like come back. You know, so it's kind of like every time they'll try and knock them down, they'll get up quicker the next time. It sucks though.
this
It
is
really
Yeah.
does. You
the
shouldn't have to keep
freaking
starting
best
over like
thing
that.
you can do.
But yeah, it's kind of like when people ask like, what if you get like, what if someone points a gun at you in a catch or something? I'm like, you'd run. Like I don't know. It's like those kind of questions. It's like you'd run. What else would you do? I don't know. I mean, not to be too simplistic.
Yeah. You sound
Yeah.
like Joe Hempson said. You sound like Winnie the Pooh, MV Cap Southwest.
Please don't
What's
say.
that?
Please don't ruin my interpretation of Winnie the Pooh.
Wait, I forget what Winnie the Pooh sounds like too. I'm gonna look up what it looks like and Winnie the Pooh sounds like, and I think this is gonna be really funny when I
Please don't.
put the
Please
details
don't.
together. Okay, I've been around since before EDP. Lost track of time.
You run in the zigzag line, avoid. That's like if you. I thought that was if you're trying to avoid an alligator.
Yeah, this community just there's an expiry date. People don't realize it's there, but it's there.
Say, oh brother, oh bother,
Joe. What's up,
oh
Joe?
bother.
Oh, brother. Oh, bother. Say, oh, bother?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't mind. I'm not like I'm kind of like I don't mind obsession though. I think obsession is not a bad thing.
It
Like
is
I
about
think that I don't agree because it's like people if you're obsessed with like what you do, you'll get like really good at it.
There's a difference
Not
between
that I'm really
passionate
good at
and being
it.
yeah.
obsessed.
It's a good upset. There's good obsessions and bad obsessions. The
Yes.
obsession I
Yeah,
see.
like life
The,
balance is overrated. Like people
listen.
like also okay.
The obsession I see is people who truly haven't achieved anything in life, sitting here in this community pretending to be gatekeepers and voices of reason and um, voices and pillars of this community. You have people who haven't really achieved anything at all in life, pretending to be mightier than thou and claiming to know what's best for you, for the average listener, when in reality they're literally, a bunch of they're not good for this community or any community, like any genre. Vile people don't fit anywhere, and there's a bunch of people that are just here allowed to roam free by certain people, and it's not cool. And these are the same people that obsess over it. These are the same people who get mad at Jorge whenever he tries to promote his other channel or wherever he tries to talk about something else. These are the same people
Mhm.
that say, "Oh, where's the catcher content? We don't want the other content here. Get the fuck out. We don't want the other content." These are the same people. These are the exact same people, and so that's the kind of
It's
obsession I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But they just
I
trolls
agree.
though. Like fuck them. Like they should be like they
No,
shouldn't.
because they're not even trolls. They're not even trolls. They're people that are truly obsessed with this. They're not trolls. You could tell a troll from you got to be able to tell apart what someone's like really trolling, and then when someone's truly being dead serious about what they're saying.
I
Like they
mean, maybe,
want
but like,
nothing besides this type of content. And I'm like, yo, give it a break. Life doesn't revolve around this.
Yes.
yeah. What I'm saying is like,
Life doesn't. No matter how much you try to spin it, life doesn't revolve around this. There are other things to life than catching predators. You know, so
I'm
after a
just
while,
saying that they're like,
I
okay,
can't even like literally. I can't even watch a full hour of this type of content in one sitting anymore. It's gotten like it takes something out. I don't know if this is the same thing for everybody, but it takes something out of me. You know, it's like a piece of it takes something from me. It's like something that can't be explained. It just takes something from me, and I won't be able to an hour or two of my life that I'll never get back. You know, it's just it's strenuous. It's diluting to the mind. It's not it degenerates the mind. Well, my mind at least. It puts me in a place where it's just not gratifying. I gain nothing from it. Um, it's a pain to watch, and it's just I simply cannot anymore. I mean, me personally, I'm not here saying this is how it is for every single person, but me, I can't go more than 1 hour watching any type of predator content anymore. It's gotten to a point where it's just strenuous, and I'm literally
yeah.
sitting down and watching a video, and somehow I get stressed out. I feel tired after
Well,
it.
yeah. Well, there's a saying, and I send you a DM about this. Is like if you set something free and it's really supposed to like be in your life, it'll come back to you, or you won't want to go back to it. So I would just say set it free. You know, totally set it free, and
No, and that's what
maybe
I'm
that could
doing. Like
mean
I'm literally in a stream I do either tomorrow or soon. I'm literally making it clear that my channel is, not gonna. I'm making it clear what my channel is, and those who want to stick around can stick around, and those who don't, well, too bad. I'm not gonna, break my neck and keep up with what people want me to keep up with, and um, divert my attention to what I really want to divert my attention to. I have somewhat of a platform. I feel like I can start focusing on what I really want to focus on, and not just it's it's strenuous. It's same dance all over again. It's literally the same dance, the same script. It's
yeah.
it's
So I
it's
mean, like, well, okay, well, like, how about like, but maybe when you first saw predator casting, it was probably like fresh in your mind, and it was like really interesting, right? At some point, right? Like the first time you saw it.
it's like now I kind of know how it feels because certain catchers can't stand watching other catchers just because they do it themselves. Maybe it's like that, maybe it's not. Um,
Yeah,
I don't know how similar those experiences are, but that on top of everything else, the vile people in this community, it's all too much. It really is, and I don't care. You could say, "Oh, you're quieter. You're like CM Punk. You're quitting and shit." Uh, yeah, if you want to put it that way, yeah.
Punk left for the better his mental and physical health. That's
Yeah,
why he.
I mean, if
yeah,
you want
no,
to look at it that way, then yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
Then nobody should fault you for doing that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's
Yeah, no,
exactly
but
what I talked about earlier.
there will undoubtedly be people that will,
I would,
and
yeah,
and be damned,
yeah. I mean, I
You
would
do
say
you,
that,
man.
yeah,
Seriously.
yeah. I would say, I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, I would just say, like, totally free it from your mind for now, if that's what you should do. You know what's best for you, and whatever happens next will fall into place. That would be my
yeah, and yeah, people
recommendation.
like that, people in the people like that is
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
yeah,
Don't even pay
it's
them any attention, bro.
no, no, it's no. Of course, it's not letting it. I'm just showing and the example. People
Yeah.
once people find out you're not like your narratives don't match up, that's when people will start coming after you and stuff. People
You gotta
will.
troll. You gotta troll. Sorry.
No,
Huh?
I know, and
That's what he was talking about.
look. That's what's gonna come when you don't bow down. That's what's gonna come when you don't bow down to a certain narrative. That's what's gonna come when you don't you don't become a good little sheep and adhere to the rules uh, set in place by vile egomaniacs who want nothing but to control you. So, yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, that's what I would say. I would just kind of set it free if you want to talk about other stuff. I like your streams always. I just don't know anything about like your interests really, like video games, or I'm not sure what it's about. Is it like about video games
I
and
like
that
so
stuff?
many things. I like movies. I like films. Yeah, I love films. I love video games. I love soccer. Um, pop culture. What's going on in the entertainment industry. Leftist hypocrisy. Um, it's yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I like, and it's really interesting too. Well, to me at least, it doesn't have to be interesting for you, but it's a different out. It's a bunch of different shit that people could maybe or maybe not. One thing I don't do is football. I can't do like
Soccer?
whatever the American people
Oh.
uh, like football. I just can't.
Football.
I don't know how the game works. Even I'm to this day, I'm still struggling to figure out how the game works.
Me neither. I don't know anything about sport. I don't like sports. Sports are boring.
I love sports, but that's
I
just me.
literally,
I
I
love
literally would fall
football.
asleep if I saw a sport.
That's
Just
one
don't
of the
Oh,
watch
don't
things.
much
worry, bro.
anymore.
Don't worry. I'm gone after this. Don't worry.
Well,
I'm, I've already did the unsubscribing. I already did the blocking. I did. You know, I'm gone. It's a win-win. I don't have to spend my time listening to morons who really haven't achieved anything in life. And if you hate me that much, then you don't have to listen to me either. So, toodles. Yeah, imagine having the goal to tell other people who to and who not to talk about.
mm,
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, and normies, it's people. There's people in this community that are just too good that really shouldn't be here. That really should. They're too good for this community. Like you, Chris. Seriously.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you're too good for all this bullshit.
I'm doing this so I can give people a platform, man. That's one of the main reasons why I'm in here, though, to be honest with you. Because if I didn't have that, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't even like posting things about predator catching on my streams. I don't like talking about other things besides that. But that's one of the main reasons I'm in this community is to give people a platform. So I appreciate the kind words, man.
Yeah, it's
I
good,
mean,
Chris.
I got to the point where I don't really have any problem with anyone really though. Like I kind of just like, and I don't know, at peace with like how things work, kind of. And if people have like a problem with like, I don't know, if people have like any negativity, I don't necessarily like resist it. That's in place. Like that's it's gonna be what it is. Like, and I don't know. I just don't think about it like that.
A boot?
Well,
Okay.
Oh,
Ryan,
sorry.
I'm sorry to say, but Ryan, you have like a really like and people like literally it's I'm envious of you. Once you have your mind dead set on something, you're just gun ho about it. Like you don't relent on that one idea. You're dead set on, and props to you for that. But then sometimes it's just it's not favorable. Like that one time, like Web Pred Patrol, literally, he was trying to explain himself, and you just kept going and going and going and going and going on this one idea that you were trying to get across, and like that's not. I don't remember exactly what it was, but you were just trying to drill in this idea on Web Pred Patrol, and Web Pred Patrol was just like, Ryan, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm doing, and you're still going and going and going and going. I'm like, yo,
Oh, I know what it is, but it's I wasn't saying that's what you were saying. I think it was about like they have to be careful about like which pictures you send if you choose to send pictures. I think it was
yeah,
about that.
and he was telling you that's not what he was doing, and that's not how
Yeah.
this works.
No, I mean, I'm not saying that's what he's trying to do. I'm saying like that just the way the law works, you got to be like careful on like how you're doing that,
Yeah, okay,
which is true.
and he got yeah, it is risky.
Yeah.
Hey, Red Hooded, have you ever thought about for your content like doing reviews like on different games or movies or whatever you're interested in?
I thought about a bunch of things. I just haven't figured out exactly how to go about it. You know,
Yeah,
I've been and partly because I've been caught up in all this shit. But
yeah,
really, I did my unsubscribing. I did my like you say, like ripping off the band-aid, just let it go. Like it's hard,
yeah.
but you just gotta let it go sometimes, and boom, it really is. And it's sad, but then at the end of the day, it's not, because I know I'm probably not gonna regret this decision. Probably not.
Well, nothing has to be final though. I would just say set it free for now because that's what your mind's telling you, and then
No,
just
I'm
Take a break for a while, then
never say never, but
reassess.
literally the way things are right now, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was final.
okay. I mean, it can very well be final. I'm just saying like you don't. I don't know. I mean, like you could just have it the way that like you don't have to fit yourself in some kind of constraint of like
Hey, Zeus.
whatever. You can just
Yeah,
set
yeah,
free what
and
you don't want.
I'll put it on my channel, and literally I'll lay out the case. Um, this is what I'm gonna do from here on out, and if you don't like it, too bad. You can
I like
unsubscribe.
Jesus' idea.
Yes.
Make some channel where he reviews tacos. That sounds good.
Tacos.
Carne
he,
asada.
he wants the real authentic places, not Sorocha's, the place I went the other day. I'm a burritos, quesadillas.
Quesadilla. Wait, what'd you call it? It's quesadilla.
Yep, Constantine.
Quesadilla.
Couldn't
Yeah,
agree with you
quesadilla.
more, bro. Full of degenerates.
Yeah.
Generation X.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm just more optimistic about like everything. Like, I don't see. I feel like the good far outweighs the bad. Um, like the amount
It's
like
just
everyone
hard.
like helps each other. Like, I mean, there is
Yeah.
bad, but the good outweighs the bad by far.
He really doesn't.
I
Man. Like I don't know if you. I mean, if you truly were. I mean, I guess you could say ignorance is bliss. But then there's comes a point where you just can't ignore certain shit, and things become just really, really apparent to you. And it's the fact that people in the position of power in this community just allow certain people to roam free, and get away with just being vile, disgusting degenerates. And you know you have a guy who claims to be the never mind. uh,
Yeah,
uh,
but that's the bad though. Like that's fixating on the bad.
always the bad. Like wait, what was that again? I'm sorry.
No, I mean, it seems like you're just focusing on the bad, and there is bad, but there's a lot of good.
A whole lot of good. I mean, his channel got PP official just got taken down. That doesn't seem too good.
That happens all the time. Like you'll bounce back. Like it sucks, and it absolutely sucks. But
You know how much
like
178,000 subscribers is?
oh yeah. No, I mean, no joke. Like he needs to like literally restart his like entire like income
You
thing,
aren't
like
allowed
with
to post
YouTube.
as catchers. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
That yeah, anyone is entitled to any opinion they have, and it's usually the people who tell other people not to criticize catchers and not to criticize them. It's usually those people that are doing something wrong, you know, that are doing something they know is scummy or is uh, not right, and
yeah,
they point fingers. But yep,
You apparently the Victor improved his trolling skills.
yeah.
Ryan.
help me improve my.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's when I feel when I see my trolls or whatever, I feel like I need to beat them at their own game. So that's why I troll myself and I try to do it better. Like, I don't know. Like, I just like every time I see my trolls, I literally it's like a competitive thing. I
You
have
know,
to be the
whenever I
best
see
troll.
some moron that had me as their username a few minutes ago on this channel, I just think how pathetic, and I just inwardly laugh, because I truly think about it. It's like someone over the age of 50 took time out of their day to make a fake account just to try and get under my skin. Where you probably just wasted 15 minutes of your life just to, you know, what does that get you? It doesn't get you anything. It doesn't get me anything.
They
It's
live with their mom. They got nothing going for life. But you
it's
just gotta let it
no,
roll on.
there's too many older people in here with way too much time on their hands. Way too much time on their hands.
Exactly, Jesus. If it makes you happy, what cares about other things? Yeah.
No, and that's what I'm finally starting to understand. That's why I'm letting go of all this. Constantine, you're. I don't want to completely offend Ryan, so I'll just say your part was right.
That's fine. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, I guess I want to see
I
that
mean, it's
if
Ryan,
that's
but
what.
Ryan, like it's like seriously, like if you did just a little bit more research, I mean, you could have seen the whole locksmith coming from a mile away.
What if we were on Discord? 'Cause I'm not on Discord, that's why I'm asking.
I very rarely use the Discord. I popped out there once yesterday or the day before when they were talking about Ryan and Web Patrol, but that was it.
That's why I won't
Like,
go on it because
props to
I've heard
Red
there's
Dead
just so
Patrol.
much
Like, can I
gossip.
just say, because I did a whole stream where me and the audience at present were just literally laying it out thick for him, and he came on and he was literally man enough to take the criticism, and now he's delivering on that criticism and he's improving
Mm.
what he can. So, mad props to him.
Yeah, I don't
Wait,
know him
who?
personally, so I can't say anything bad about him, good, better, and different. So
Wait, who?
Web Pred
Yeah,
Patrol. I don't know him, so I can't say
yeah.
what he's done and what he hasn't done. Like,
I think I think
Hey,
so.
Chris,
Like,
have you heard Webb's testimony? His story?
no, I haven't.
Oh, try to get him on your show. You will be mind. Your mind will be blown. That's why I have a lot of respect for him. One, why I not that I didn't. I'm just saying I have more respect for him now once I heard his testimony. He's in it for the right reasons. I promise you that. It's maybe you can get him on. It's a pretty powerful
Yeah,
testimony.
like I said, I don't know him good, bad, or indifferent. I don't. I've learned from previous experiences not to go by what other people say about a person until I know
Yeah,
that person. So
gotcha.
I I've just learned that
Yeah,
way.
yeah. Remember those good old days when people used to tell you that Alex was like this racist bully,
Yeah.
and then talk to him in real life, and you
But
could
the
tell.
thing was, I was cool with Alex
Yeah,
even then. I
he,
just
he,
I
he
wasn't
always
as
wanted the best
close.
for you. He really did.
Yeah, back when people were calling him racist and stuff like that.
Yeah, and shit.
I was just sick.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm understanding that now. I'm coming to grips with that. Yeah, that's why I'm just letting all this go. It's too much. It really is.
Well, I
Too much.
support you no matter what, bro. You know that. But
Same here.
yeah,
like I
Well,
said, there's other things outside. Life is more important than what this is going on here, and your peace of mind is more important. So you gotta do what makes you happy.
My peace of mind just can't handle any more of this anymore. And it's not, no, literally, it's like it goes beyond the trolls and like the vile people here. It's just the content in general. I just can't. Like I said before, I can't sit through a full hour of this type of content anymore. I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's straining. It takes something out of you that you just can't explain. It's just it's jarring how straining it is. Like you're sitting in a chair, you're watching a video, and yet somehow you feel fucking stressed out and tired after watching it. Like I can't. I
Yeah.
did my subscribing. I did um my bunch of shit. Uh, I can't. I really can't. It's like one of those things where it's become. I just can't do it anymore. I can't.
Well, if you
My mental health and
yeah,
you
you
know,
gotta do what you gotta do,
it's
man.
not one. I'm not one to talk about mental health, but then you know, the more times you do something, and the one day I'll end up wanting to have to talk about mental health. It's not, and it's too much of any one thing isn't good. Period. I'm pretty sure all of us can agree here.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Too
I
much of
think
any one
Yeah.
thing.
my reason to like make that would make like all continued effort like worth it, whatever, I would say was like the one time we had a catch where he got convicted and there was a real kid involved. I don't know. So it's like maybe there is a lot of bad because you see bad in the world, but when you see that that's one predator that's gonna literally prevent like all this harm to all these kids because they're dealt with
No,
either
I
by
mean,
exposed or
it's just
convicted. It's just like
it's like I hate to tell you this, Ryan, but it's like I don't know how to explain it without how do I explain this without canceling myself?
so
I can't
There you
find
go,
it,
man.
so I'm just not gonna say anything.
I mean, you can say I can take anything.
No,
Like
no,
like
it's not
it's
about
fine.
you. It's about like predator catching. It's like
Oh,
I feel
I
like
don't know.
people overblow it sometimes. Like it's like
I mean, there's
honestly,
Yeah,
nothing wrong if he's passionate about something and he likes it.
overblow what certain people are capable of. I
yeah,
get it. Like, there's certain people that, yeah, they're fucking danger and they're psychopaths and they're predators. They need to be put away. But then other people, you know, them talking about how, oh, I just saved the kid's life. Ooh. Get over yourself. It's the guy in a fucking wheelchair bound that's barely able to speak. Get over it.
well, yeah, I mean, like obviously they could still do harm though. Like even if they're wheelchair bound or whatever it is. I mean, like there's predators that are out there. I mean, if they're willing to meet a
I don't
kid,
deny it. I don't deny that there's some that are, but like the majority, one can clearly see that it's like literally just an incel. Like true, like these guys that are over 80 years old going after people less, I mean, children less than 10. Those evil motherfuckers, yeah, those are the ones that need to be paid
I,
special attention to. But
I have
then,
I have a question. Do you think it's legitimate if you catch a like a let's say like I don't know like a 21-year old and like 14? Because I've been like seeing different opinions on that
wait, what?
on like different age like the age bounds or whatever.
Look, I've
But
said
Like
this.
I
Look,
think it's nice.
I've said this
I,
before. I was a junior in high school, and I flirted back and forth with a freshman. And then
17 and
when
15
I became
though.
a senior, uh, the freshman I was flirting with was a sophomore. And it's context matters to me. Context matters. let's put the example I've been putting. So you have two next door neighbors, a boy and a girl. The boy's like eight. The boy's like 3 years older. So when they're 11, they're 14. They've practically known each other all their lives. You know, they're good friends. They see each other almost every day. And then when she's around 15, she decides that she has romantic feelings for this 18-year-old guy. And then they hit it off, and they start dating. What are you gonna call this guy a pedophile now?
Oh, that would actually be within the Romeo and Juliet law by the age difference.
No, but I'm asking, are you gonna go out and call this guy a pedophile now? Like it's
No, I mean I kind of call it a little bit of an age gap. Like it would be kind of weird, but like
yeah,
I would
you have
expose
to
that.
acknowledge it, but then you're not just gonna straight up call this guy a pedophile.
No, but that's 15 and 18. But what if it's like
Like
21 and 14 though? That's
yeah,
what I got.
like I'm saying, context matters. That 14 and 21, yeah, you kind of have to look into that.
Context
Yeah,
is
Context matters. Context, like for anything, context matters. It really does. 14 and 21, yeah, that's like alarm bells.
yeah, but I don't know. I was kind of confused when you said that like you said like the people Rodney catches like aren't predators. Like, cause aren't they the people we catch?
Okay, look, this guy goes out and fucking goes on Grinder of all apps. At what time? Like 12, 1 a.m. These guys are clearly an on-the-go thing. These guys made a split decision that hasn't been premeditated or thought of for any period longer than a month or a day. This is an in-the-moment decision. Uh, Someone who's really, really, really horny. And it's literally a split decision. He does this on the go. There's no planning to what he does. There's no premeditation to what he does. There's no true buildup. Like he's not one to give these guys an out. He's not one to do that. He goes in and starts fishing as soon as he goes to the location. He doesn't do any premeditated work. He doesn't do any preparation. I mean, this guy fucking let a registered offender get away. That's all you have. That's all you have to know
Oh
about.
yeah,
But anyway, it, he catches the sort of people who literally you're not going to compare the people he catches to the people say Alex catches or anyone else catches. You're not going to compare them. That's why I really don't consider them predators, because I consider them really, really, really stupid people who just made a really, 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 really bad decision.
but like I don't know, but how could you be like horny about like a kid, like a 14-year-old? Like I just don't understand.
No, because Rami uses a picture of a 21-year-old, um, and passes it off as a 14-year-old. Uh, I can confirm to you that that is.
Oh, man.
I can
Can you
confirm.
use a decoy for him?
He uses pictures of people of age and doesn't de-age them down with any sort of facial application or anything. He uses older people that clearly look older and passes them off as a younger age, and then these guys buy it. But what they're looking at is an older person. So, how much of a predator are they?
Okay.
Well,
But like, what if it was like an incel? Okay, so I don't know, because I heard like it mentioned or something, but like, let's say it was like this incel or whatever, and they each guy was like 21 and 14 or whatever.
That's
wait, would you say 21 and 14 is disgusting?
That's
yeah,
Like a
Yeah.
child.
that's a little that's creepy.
Yeah,
You have
Very
to,
creepy.
like, dude, like I said, you have to use logical reasoning and you have to use common sense to find out what what's up. Like it's you have to just have a well fleshed out degree of common sense to
Yeah,
think
like something like that's why I don't buy like when they
what
say
you
it's
should
like
look
go
into
to
and what you shouldn't look into. Like it's like what you should pay more mind, and you really have to have a nice sense of common sense.
like that's what I would say is like I don't believe in the desperation theory at all. Like I think that like as soon as like you're actually like it's an actual like 14-year-old where that's like the age like they they'll look like a 14-year-old you'll know they're 14. I think there's something fundamentally different. That's like that's like I don't know. That's like if you can't get a woman, you're gonna go for like if you're it's like if you can't get a woman, you're gonna go for like a teen. Then why would you go for a guy? Like it doesn't make sense to settle outside your orientation. Like that's weird. I never believe with people when they say like oh like they're desperate, so then they'll go for the younger age. That's I don't know. I think that's like
Get a hooker.
that speaks to
If
hebephilia.
you're not horny, just get a hooker. Fork over $102, $200. And
Sometimes less than that.
just get a hooker.
Yeah, I just would say that if that age gap existed, I wouldn't deny like that there would have to be some level of hebephilia going on.
Dude, trust me. He passes off pictures of 19, 20, 21 year olds and tries to pass them off as 14, 13. So
Yep.
what they're looking at is a fully mature uh, adult. There's no way around it. What they're looking at is a mature adult that's 21 or older, and they just somehow believe that they're 14 or underage. You know, but what they're looking at is a fleshed out 21-year-old, a mature person, and so that's why I ask how much how literally how like to what extent are they predators? You know, what are they looking at? They're looking at truly fleshed out, mature individuals.
Um.
And
Okay, I don't even know.
that's the fault of the catcher, you know, because that's this person's clearly 21. You can clearly tell that they are mature. You can clearly see that they're overage, and yet you try to pass them off as younger by simply saying, "Hey, I'm 14." Like that's the
Yeah.
catcher.
Well, like. Yeah. So I'm saying like if like you did do the age thing where like it looked like a 14-year-old and they said they're 14, then there has to be some level of like hebephilia going on. That's what I'm saying.
But but no, but like I'm talking about the cases where you can clearly see that this person is not underage.
Oh yeah, I get. Okay, I get. I've heard
This
that
is a
case.
grown adult.
Heard that.
Yeah, this is a grown adult, and yet you somehow still believe like simply because they say, "Oh, I'm 14." Like it's again, it's the catcher's fault. You know, it's like and then you have to question like how much of a predator is this guy? Like literally, how like you really call these people predators if they're looking at a picture of fully developed human beings?
Well, I don't know I mean, okay. Here's the thing. I would say horrible practice, right? Like where I kind of only half agree with you because it's like horrible practice to do that because it's like, maybe they could actually be predators and you could get them if like, you do the age thing. But there are 14-year-olds that might look older, and if they're going after what they believe is the 14-year-olds, I think they should still get the book thrown at them, even if like. But you should de-age them though. You should make it
No,
very cut.
and
You should
like,
make it more cut and dry to ensure prosecution.
they're being they're
But
being attracted
still,
by what they kind of should be attracted by, like literally a developed
not
person.
not
It's a
really
developed
though.
person they're looking at.
Like if they tell you you're 14, that's weird. It's like then you see them as like a
If
kid,
they
even if
tell you
they.
something, but then if you look and you can clearly see they're lying.
Why would they lie about being underage? Make any sense? Like if you see someone and they're like,
If someone sends me a picture of a freaking supermodel and tells me they're freaking 14, and I look and I see using common sense that's not what that's like it doesn't add up, then like again like we're debating the people he catches,
Good
you
night,
know,
Louis.
like
okay,
it's and the people say like say someone like Alex, you know, proper de-aging, pictures that are archived from when they were that age. So
I mean, what
they're
if it's
looking
like, okay,
for
I mean, that might
so
be an extreme example of like a supermodel being like passing that off as like 14 because like that, like none of them are even close to that
I know
age.
for a fact
But
for
like,
one of the catches, Rami, he
yeah,
used a picture of this specific uh, actress
okay.
who looked
So
relatively young. You
that
could
might be
still
another
see.
situation, but I don't know. I mean, I still think like I would say like even if it
Okay,
was like, well, I'm just trying to say something. Even if it was like a 19-year-old, um, like a look like a 19-year-old and everything, and they tell you they're 14. There are like some like 14-year-olds that could look 19, and if you just hear that they're 14, that should just be an immediate, uh, you know, um, uh, well, I don't know if something's gonna happen.
there's a
Some guys
there's a
walking to my car.
there's 15-year-olds. There's 50. I
Okay.
mean, it's again.
Okay. Sorry. Someone just
Okay,
like walked by
I'm
my
getting
car.
tired of debating this,
Oh, wait,
honestly.
anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah. So okay. What I'm saying is like if I don't know the second like they look let's say they like look 19 or whatever, right? And then they're 14. That should be an immediate like gross
Turn
out.
off.
Like no, like that's a
Yeah,
kid. You know what I mean? I
exactly.
mean, even if they're like, I would say, like, yeah, bad practice. Let's just try to do catches better. I would throw the book at someone uh, if they went out, even if they looked 19 and they tell you that, like, I don't know, that's weird, man. Like, that could be like an older looking 14-year-old. So it's like, if you go through high school, whatever, you're not like looking at people like that's weird. I don't know. I think that's still creepy. Like I
Yeah,
would
I
throw the book
agree.
at them. Like I see a 14-year-old as a kid. Like I don't even care what they
Yeah,
look like. That's like kid.
This is the type of conversation that I really don't want to have anymore. uh, yeah, I'm sorry. I just have to say it. Yeah,
Okay.
conversations like these are why I'm backing out. Like making an entire conversation over a really fucking draining subject. I just realized what I'm doing now. I'll take my leave. Wish good luck to you, bro. Um, thanks
Oh
for.
no, I'm just debating. I wasn't like trying to pack you in.
Yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah.
debating.
I understand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. We'll be in touch, man. Like I said, I
Alright.
support you no matter what.
same here, Redhead.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Hirosh and
Yep.
everyone else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jerry Springer. There are a
Stay,
lot of teenagers then edit their photos to look older. I agree with Ryan, who would lie.
stay
Like who
level
would lie about their
headed.
age and say they're 14?
Um, stay level headed. Um, don't let
Yeah, man.
this consume you. So yeah, don't let this consume you. Stay level headed. Keep other
Yep.
hobbies. Peace out.
Later,
Yep.
Redhead.
Yep.
Then it
Later,
was
man.
3.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not mentally mature. They're not like they're still a kid.
They can't comprehend the
And you'll be
action.
able to tell. It's like even if like, oh, they look 19, then you meet them, you'd be able to tell like they're 14 and like you would know that and you'd show up. That's like really, I don't know.
I've seen some pretty. When I was watching the train wreck in New Jersey, um, I saw a lot of pretty nasty preds. The only problem was he'd throw the case. I don't even think he's even had an arrest, has he?
I don't know. I don't keep up with anything he does. So I'm the
You
last
do.
person.
I don't either. It's been a while.
I've never watched any of his. I watched one video, like 5 minutes of it back in the day, and that's all I can handle of it.
Yeah.
Well, JDQ's on.
Oh wow.
Alex is on. So go ahead, you guys go on
Oh,
his channel so he can talk about what happened. You guys,
cool.
peace out. I'll
All
talk
right.
to you guys later.
All right. Later, everybody. Thanks.
All right. Peace. I guess I go.
Yep.
Good.